In a follow-up story, Ashland is wrapping up its fuel reduction phase in a two-part process to protect its forests from wildfire and climate change.
City foresters are now getting ready to start heat-resistant planting to replace some of the dead and dying trees in the area. Newswatch 12's Leave column is joining us live from the Bandersnatch Trailhead in Ashland to give us an update on that project.
Leave, what's the latest on this project?
Well, Tim McKenna, phase one of this project isn't totally finished yet, but changes are already taking place, and you can see them on this trail that is opened back up. Now, I'm going to step to the left a little bit. On my right, between those two trees, you can see a burn pile over there. Pile of sticks, pile of debris. Now, all of that comes from last month's helicopter logging project in the Ashland Woodlands, and in its place, you might see a native or heat-resistant plant in the future. Ashland is putting roughly $644,000 towards this two-part project. Last year, a wave of dying trees in southern Oregon and northern California sparked concern, with the city looking to examine how drought and heat impact our forests. Trees like the Douglas fir aren't fit for Ashland's spring and summer climate, drying out and shedding needles. They can easily catch fire, putting the nearby community at risk.
Don't want our forests burning at really high intensities to the point where we actually lose tree species out there, and that's something that's been documented in other landscapes with these very severe wildfires.
Newswatch 12 covered phase one when it kicked off, with helicopters removing trees from the Siskiyou Mountain Park and city-owned trails. Now that most of that reduction is done, Ashland can start looking ahead, working with the Lomakatsi Restoration Project to introduce more drought-friendly species. That second phase will span over the next several years. Now, hikers and bikers are free to enjoy these trails again, but there will be some leftover logging taking place at the end of this month, maybe going into July. But officials told me today that it won't be too much of a hindrance to your hiking, so you are free to go on as you please. Live in Ashland, Leave column, Newswatch 12.